Hello, I'm Katie Bavard, and welcome to Podcast Salad, the video podcast about video podcasting. It's Thursday, September 7th, and it's time for some podcast salad. Up in Smoke is a sitcom about a cigar shop, but it's not just for the smokers. The famous and not so famous stop by the shop to make things interesting. Oh, it also encourages people to smoke more cigars.
Griffin and I were in here the other day and we had a cigar and I wanted to get a box.
A whole box?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind?
A cigar.
Do you remember which cigar?
It was about that long. It was brown.
Right. What color was the band?
We were just listening to the radio. And I don't think it's very polite to ask the race of the band. I mean, I think that musicians should be judged on the quality of their music, not their skin color.
I was talking about the band on the cigar. You know, the label.
Oh! Do you always ask your customers to identify their cigars by race?
Can you hold on just...
You know, if they didn't cause cancer, I could see myself with a nice Dominican. For some more practical advice, you might want to turn to the How To video podcast from howtogirl.com. This week, host Madeline shares her tips for salon-style hair care.
You have to prepare your hair for all the damage you're going to do to it later, which is not that good, but don't worry, we're protecting it all along the way. You have to condition it, and there's tons of different ways you can condition it. You could buy something like this. It's Hask Placenta. I put it in actually overnight with a shower cap on. I rinse it out in the morning and it makes my hair shiny, and since my hair is really coarse, it really helps to lay it down. It's cruelty-free and you can get this at any grocery store or department store and it's like 99 cents. Also, I like to use mayonnaise. I know it's kind of like a salad, it's nasty, but it actually really helps bring out the shine in your hair. Another thing is heating up a little bit of olive oil, putting it in your hair for about 10 minutes. Make sure not to burn yourself, and then rinsing it out. That'll also bring out the shine and the kind of clear it off of all the toxins and things that are on your strands of hair.
Now that your hair is fit for a Hollywood star, you'll fit right in with the cast of Unleashed, a podcast about lives of Hollywood stars. Well, at least the furry kind with 4 legs.
Look, dog, I'm sure that there are plenty of good reasons why Rex can't get you a part in the movie.
Like what?
Like maybe there aren't any good parts for you.
There must be parts. I mean, what? There's a dog training school, right? Like a top dog. I mean, you know, I could be like a Goose or an Iceman.
Oh, nobody remembers those guys.
Oh, you did not just diss Goose. Great balls of fire.
Trust me, you don't want a part like that. You know, in a way, I think Rex is doing you a favor.
How is that a favor? A favor would be if he took my mail in, or if he helped me move, or if he brought me home from the vet after a tooth cleaning. I don't really consider career sabotage to be a favor.
You'll have to step away from the glitz and glamour if you want to find out about real dogs. Hound TV is a video podcast made just for dogs and their owners.
Now this I just had to tell you about. I've just read about the first reported occasion of a dog eating an iPod. I'm sure it's happened before, but this was on Michael Johnson's blog, and on the one hand I felt sorry for him and his dog, but on the other hand a lot of dogs do enjoy watching Hound TV, and I suspect that was what was happening. The dog was trying to operate the click wheel, which if you've ever tried doing that with paws is hard, and has actually chewed the iPod, possibly damaging the dog's teeth and the iPod. So please, if you enjoy watching Hound TV with your dog, just supervise the dog and make sure the iPod stays away from its mouth.
If you don't have a pet of your own and you think you'd be a good pet owner, Irvine Pets and Company is a monthly pet adoption video podcast from the Irvine Animal Care Center in California.
Well, I thought I saw a putty cat.
You certainly did. This is Sylvester.
Sylvester? Okay.
Right. He's about a year old.
Huh?
He's owner relinquished.
Oh no, just did a year.
Yeah, well, it's because he has that speech problem and he was spitting all over.
Oh.
And he wouldn't leave the darn bird alone.
Yeah, right. Tweety Pie won out, huh?
Right.
But he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. He likes to play.
Okay.
He's a good boy.
So he's one of our more energetic guys.
Yeah, he is.
Now, he doesn't have to be a member of the Weight Watchers Club like some of the cats that we've been seeing today.
No, I think he's on his way, though.
Oh, no.
That's why we need to get him into a home so he can run up and down the stairs and up and down the hallway and bat you on the head at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, that's right. They're great alarm clocks, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are.
If you'd like to see your video podcast featured on Podcast Salad, or if you want to give us some feedback, you can contact us by emailing us at katie@podcastsalad.com. Be sure to check out the podcastsalad.com website. It features a searchable directory of video podcasts as well as links to shows we featured here. You can also submit your show for inclusion in the directory and view past episodes. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching Podcast Salad. Shares her tips for hair stir hair mare. Now that your hair is hip